Hey guys, my name is Michael, and look, I have a llama plushie, so cute, so fluffy. I'm gonna name it Judy. Okay, on with the video. Previously on a FNAF video I made. All of these big points, recapping my bigger points, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie will be good and will make the Universal lots and lots of...
This makes no sense at all.
Now back to another FNAF video I'm making. Hey guys, I don't look, listen right here, listen here. I don't mean to alarm you guys. Something crazy is about to happen. Something crazy. I don't know if you know this already, but here, get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Too close. Back it up. Just right there. Perfect. Okay, you ready? Okay. Here we go. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie comes out this week. What did I say? You're panicking. I already know what the alarms are going off. All these me's are panicking. Stop panicking, me. Stop panicking. Oh my god, they're panicking. If only I had a gun right now. What? But yeah, as of the time I'm recording this, it is still October 24th. It is about to be October 25th in like a few minutes. We are 3 days away from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And if you don't know, I made a video talking about, my theory video by the way, talking about how the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is going to succeed and make the Universal Studios lots and lots of money. Here's a link to go see that video, so go check it out. And to commemorate this big, huge release of this movie, I decided to document the days following the movie. So I'll have a clip today, aka this one, of me, being all hyped, and then I'll do another one about the 25th, update, and then I'll do another one about the 26th, and then the day of the 27th, and then have the review in this video. Just so it's not like, hey, I watched the movie, here's my review. I have to get you ready for this video review of the movie. So yeah, don't go away yet. No, don't skip the video. Let's watch the whole thing. I'd appreciate that. Here. I'll help you out. Here's some Roblox gameplay. Watch the Roblox gameplay as you're listening to me. If that's not helping, then boom, here, Minecraft. Here's Minecraft gameplay now. Look at the Minecraft gameplay. Look, jingle. Look at the jingling Amazon gold chains. Does this not work? If this not working, look, Family Guy. Holy. But yeah, I'm just gonna go day by day documenting it and just getting ready, getting the hype for it. So without further ado, let's go to the next day. All right, it is now October 25th. I'm recording this around the same time I did on the 24th, which is basically about 10 minutes before the next day. I need to fix my sleep schedule if you haven't noticed already. I also saw that yesterday they uploaded the final trailer to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I somehow missed. I didn't even realize that. Nothing really new or groundbreaking, I guess, that could be noted. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I created real quick. I made a bingo card for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But without further ado, I'm going to discuss them. First one, we got animatronics talk. I'm not saying like the programmed song that they have in there that they sing every day. I mean like they're speaking coherent sentences. Like we're having a conversation with them basically. Girl stops animatronics. Basically, I'm saying like she has the power to just put them back to normal. Theory happens in movie. If you haven't seen my little fun, goofy, haha FNAF video theory, basically something close enough that I mentioned in that video happens in this movie. There we go. I'd be surprised, but I get to mark it off on my bingo card. Markiplier. We haven't seen anything about Markiplier. Maybe we can kill two birds with one stone with this one, where you can get Markiplier to actually be in the flashback or scene of the Bite of 87, and then he says his iconic line. Or maybe, someone, he just says it randomly, Can you imagine just in the movie, someone brings children to the movie. If you are a parent or guardian and you bring your child or a kid or a baby, why would you do that? And if your kid is annoying, or if your infant that you for some reason brought starts crying, I'm just gonna have to... Majority kills get censored. So the scene where Bonnie kills that one guy in the closet and they just show the little silhouette happen through the window? I'm talking like that kind of censored. Even like they don't even show the 5 kids that get murdered by William Afton Cupcake has most kills in the movie. Cupcake just has the higher kill count. Enough said. But yeah, that's pretty much the bingo card. On to the next day.
Oh, cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now December... What? Ladies and gentlemen, it is now October 26th, aka the day before the FNAF movie comes out. I'm hyped. I'm ecstatic, you could even say. Did I mention when I'm going to see this movie? Because I don't think I did. Me and my sister are working in the evening. I really don't want to drive late at night to go to a movie theater. We're going to see an 11 a.m. showing of the FNAF movie. I want to be one of the people that sees it when it comes out, so I can tell my future kids I got the privilege of seeing the FNAF movie in theaters while they have to see it on streaming services or like straight to DVD. Speaking of streaming services, apparently it's already out on Peacock. What? My girlfriend literally sent me a picture of Peacock having the FNAF movie being able to stream. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to be one of the first people to see it when it comes out on October 27th. And you're telling me that people who have Peacock can see it first? You gotta be kidding me. So what I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna put on my headphones and I'm going to call good friend of the channel, Jake. I'm gonna call him real quick. Hello.
Hello.
How is it going?
I'm doing alright.
Doing alright. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, can I ask you a question for a video?
Sure.
You know how tomorrow I'm going to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a question regarding Five Nights at Freddy's. William Afton Springtrap versus Golden Freddy.
Smash. What?
Excuse me? So Golden Freddy versus William Afton Springtrap, covered in oil. Who's winning the twerk off?
Gotta say Golden Freddy. You know?
Really? Think about it. That's two in one person there. He's got. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the day. It is October 27th, the day of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie to come out. Judgment Day, some people might even say. I would show you the time, which is 2:12. Don't look at the screensaver. And the reason why is because we didn't go to the 11 a.m. showing. Things happen regarding work. We have to do it in the later evening. But now we're seeing it tonight at 10:40 p.m. and it's almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna be out late tonight. It's all in the name of the movie. It's all for the name of the movie. I'm actually kind of hyped for this. I'm kind of excited. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the when it's time to see the movie. Guys, it's time. It's time to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm freaking pumped. Can't you see by my fist about how pumped I am? Look at it. Look at it. We made it to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait for like the scene where like the bite of 87 happens and all they're freaking out, and then Freddy Fazbear's just like, talk about some risks. Hey, I'm back. I'm gonna be talking a bit low as I record this because it's very late and everybody is asleep. I'm gonna just get this out of the way. The movie was very mid. It was a very mid movie. Let me advert your attention to the bingo card that I made. For some reason you skipped ahead of the video and you don't know what the bingo card is or what the options are. It's fine. It's fine. I can get over it. I can get over that. On the initial bingo card, I did not get a bingo, but there were 7 other cards on it. So out of the 8 cards, bingo card number 3 gave me a bingo. I'll talk more about it in the morning or the next day because I'm like tired right now. I'll say my pros and cons and then sleep on it and then talk about it later on. Pros. It was entertaining. It was an entertaining movie. I did not regret that hour and 50 minutes of seeing that movie and driving there as well and driving back. I also thought Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson's acting was pretty good. MatPat was in it and he said his line of "That's just a theory." I was going bananas. I was going crazy. And then now my cons. The movie made no sense at all. The movie made 0 sense. Nothing made sense. Why did nothing make any sense? Like, I had a feeling they were gonna drift away from canon. They drift way too far away from canon that it made no sense at all. And if you're gonna make something that's not canon, at least make a good movie. And by that I mean like a standalone movie, something that can be a standalone movie at least. And they couldn't even do that because it still made no sense. There's a scene where Mike is talking to Abby about her drawings, and there's 2 drawings that stand out. One is with the 5 kids, the 5 dead kids that William Afton kills. And then the other drawing is Garrett getting kidnapped by William Afton. Spoilers, oh no. But part of me is like, how does she know that? How does she know that? The Garrett thing, she should not know anything about. She got it down to a T so good that like people where they draw like sketches of wanted people, she could do that when she grows up. And she'd probably get it down to like the little piece of broccoli stuck in their teeth. That's how close it was. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm going to pick this up in the morning so I can sleep on this eventually. So I recorded this a few days ago, but I was feeling like absolute crap, and so now it is November 2nd, and I'm refilming this, but I shaved, so Jesus Christ. But I shaved, so I look better. I look clean now. It's a new me. I'm gonna get this con out of the way before I list off my pros. But for a company that is known for making horror films, Blumhouse Productions, this movie's not scary at all. There's like the one jump scare of the balloon boy, but other than that, it's just, I wasn't scared. No like, yikes, you got me, or oh my god, I just pissed myself type of thing. It was kind of just sit back and relax. Okay, let me get on to my pros. The pros: animatronics looked great. I don't know who was behind it. I can literally not say anything bad about it. The way they moved, the way they looked, people that made it just did a great, phenomenal job. I thought the acting was fine, but definitely Josh Hutcherson and Matthew Lillard were the best actors out of this. Josh Hutcherson did great, so did Matthew Lillard. Though I'll be going back on Matthew Lillard later on. Just, chef's kiss. The set looked fun. Freddy Fazbear's looked fun. It didn't look boring. It didn't just look like little hallway like in the games. It actually looked like a fully fledged standard modern Chuck E. Cheese arcade. And my last pro is something that I want to preference before I get on to the cons. I was still entertained with this movie. Just saying it now. No matter all the cons you see me list, I was still entertained. And now we get down to the cons, which made me less entertained about some stuff. Let me break this down real quick, because I say that this movie falls very flat after the first act. I split this movie up into 3 acts. The first act is going to be the beginning of the movie, and when Mike is trying to call the babysitter Mad Max is trying to call Max to babysit Abby. The second act is going to be when both Mike and Abby for the first time are going to go to Freddy Fazbear's, all the way till Mike goes to the 5th night for Freddy Fazbear's. And then the third act is just from there to the end of the movie. The first act I thought was fine. I felt like it was kind of building up something for me. Like, I thought they were gonna make Mike something unhinged after he just assaults someone in the mall, which is funny because he doesn't suffer any consequences other than him losing his job from beating that man up. They were trying to do something with Dream Theory, which could have been interesting, how they were gonna like link it back to his basically PTSD like trauma of him just reliving the day that his little brother Garrett gets kidnapped. For me, every time I saw like the Dream Theory book he had, I thought of Shark Boy and Lava Girl with the Dream book. So every time that book showed up, I was like, he ruined my dream journal. They also showed Max the babysitter, and it seemed like I thought there was a bit more to Max the babysitter. I thought there was something between Mike and Max for a sec. Maybe they were related, family, or it's just a good friend of Mike's, but no. And then we get to the second act where I just think it just shits the bed. And it all has to do with that fort scene. The fort scene takes the pace of the movie and just abrupt halt. Just stops it right there. I've seen this way too much on Instagram, but they're children. The ghosts are children and they're acting like children. You're gonna critique that? Yes. I thought their only memory was when they got killed, only wanting to find peace after the person that killed them is gone. If I saw the playfulness of the animatronics and the more vengeful kid spirits in the dream swap, I wouldn't have complained as much, but it just feels so stupid. It just everybody's a dick in this movie, by the way. There's a little brief thing. Everybody's a dick, especially during the fourth night working at Freddy Fazbear's. When Abby strings Bonnie's guitar and gets electrocuted, scary scene, and then Vanessa's like saying like, don't you bring Abby back, and then Mike's like asking him like, what's so bad, you need to like, I have so many questions, what's up with this place? And then Vanessa's like, if you bring Abby back, I will shoot you. What the fuck? When me and my sister saw that in the theaters, we just looked at the screen, just shrugged our shoulders up, and we're just like, what the fuck was that? My next critique, the brother-sister relationship between Mike and Abby don't work. I don't know that they're brother and sister till it's told to me that they're brother and sister. I had a feeling that it was a 50-50 when I was watching the trailers that Mike and Abby are either father-daughter, brother and sister. It felt like they were more father-daughter, especially at the end of the movie. It just felt like their connection was more father-daughter. And if you made it a father-daughter instead of a brother-sister type of relationship, nothing changed. It would just feel more believable, I feel like, because the age range don't make any sense. They don't, because I think like Mike's in his 30s and Abby's like definitely not double digits, definitely not 10 years or older. And Gary got kidnapped in the 80s. Oh my, I'll get back to that one. Not really, but it's just, this is where I'm going to get back to Matthew Lillard now. I felt like they could have done more with him. You got Matthew Lillard, who has done horror movies and has also done the role of like an over-exaggerated character, which is the vibe that I felt like I was getting from Matthew Lillard's portrayal of William Afton. I really liked it. I just would love to see him a bit more, because you only get him in 4 scenes. You get him when Mike needs the new job. Mike calls him about the new job. William is explaining the backstory on Freddy Fazbear's, and then the big showdown scene between him in the Springtrap suit and versus Mike. That's all you get. Also, remember Vanessa, from the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach game, which released in the 2020s. She's in this movie.
Wake up.
You could just put some other character in there and she filled up the same role. I just don't think Vanessa was really needed. It just feels like they were trying to get a character from a most recent game and just put it in the movie, being like, oh, remember that from the most recent game? She's in it too. She's just there to like exposition lore dump to Mike, Also, any new character they showed in this movie, could not care about, which is okay because they all die. So, and speaking of kills, the kills, blood, heavily censored in this movie. Okay, so there's 6 deaths in total, 6. So one guy dies by Bonnie, but it's censored in the closet. The guy gets his face eaten by the cupcake. Max's brother just gets run up on by Foxy. That's it. Max just gets in close to Freddy's mouth for some reason. Which, why? She gets chopped in half. I wouldn't say gory, bloody, or anything like that, but like you see that. You finally see that. William Afton, which is like the most blood you'll probably see. There's also like Mike getting attacked by the animatronics who just like run up on him, scratch him, then run away. Now my last one. This is the big one. This is the big boy one. The movie just made no sense. There was just so many moments in this movie where I would just have to scratch my head and just look at it like a little, look at the movie a little confused, like why, how, or what. I'm just gonna ramble off all like the things that just made no sense to me. And there's gonna be some that you'll probably think are nitpicks, and you can totally like, call them out as nitpicks. Totally fair. But starting with my first one, What was the point of the razor mask? Why are the animatronics fine with Vanessa around? How was Max's upper half unscathed with no scratches? How did Golden Freddy get to Mike's house? How did Abby know what the ghost kids looked like? How did Abby know the descriptions of what happened to Garrett? Why did they never show Garrett's spirit separate from the dreams? Why did William Afton kidnap Garrett in particular? How does William know who Mike is? Why no Markiplier? Why no Markiplier? Why no Markiplier? Just know why no Markiplier? Why no Markiplier? Hello everybody, why no Markiplier? How old were Mike's parents when they even had Abby? How long has he even had Abby? When did Mike's parents die? The age range of these characters just make no sense, I swear to God. Why does the spring locks activate so easily with a slight touch, yet William is not only able to put it on and wear it, but also fight in it, yet the cupcake biting him does the charm in the activation. Also, Vanessa shoots him with the gun and it ricocheted, meaning it had to hit something metal on him. I'm just saying, it just makes, it's just, How does the restaurant start collapsing? How do the drawings control the animatronics? Did William put the main drawing on there? It was probably Vanessa, but still. How is Vanessa still alive after getting stabbed? How does the guitar produce electric sparks? Hopefully you see what I'm getting at. And if you do, you see what I'm getting at? There's just too many questions that had me confused, asking what, why, or how. And those were the ones. But let's also take this approach. Say you wanted to change something in this movie. For instance, let's use me, you know, as I raise up my glasses. What if you change it where William, Mike, Abby, and Garrett family, just like how they were in the games? Would that work? No. Because then you're like, why would he kidnap Garrett? How would Mike forget about William? The script in this movie is just so bad that if you want to like change something, you have to like start from the beginning, start from scratch, start with the word the. Let's say, you know, because it's just so far away from canon, that you wanted to just see if this works as a standalone by itself movie that is just Five Nights at Freddy's related. It just doesn't work still. It's just still not a good standalone movie, and that's not a good thing either. With all that being said, if you're still on the fence about seeing the movie still, or just me vocalizing my opinion on how I thought this movie was is making you on the fence, ignore me. Ignore the critics on this movie. Go watch it. It was still entertaining for me. I walked out of this theater still entertained, even with the critiques me and my sister both had, and I didn't feel like I wasted 2 hours of my life and going home at 1:30 a.m. in the morning. If Jake never saw the movie and was like, hey, I haven't seen the movie yet, do you want to go see with me? I know you've seen it. I know you kind of didn't like it as much. I'd be like, no, let's still see it. People give it like a 2 out of 10, which might be a little bit too low. Some people give it a 7 out of 10, which I think is too high. I was originally gonna give it a 5, but I think just as time's gone on, I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 out of 10, 4.5. But I feel like there's something that we all can agree on, you know? After seeing this movie, I feel like a majority of us can agree on this, and that is, come here. Night Swim looks fucking stupid. I'm just saying, I predicted it to be a pool that kills, and it is. So, I pat myself on the back. Thank you. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Comment below what you think is gonna happen in the second movie, because after seeing this movie, I'm not even gonna put that to chance. And also subscribe, as that'll put a smile to my face. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go pay Chuck E. Cheese a little visit, you know, to his little animatronics. This was recorded before the news broke that Chuck E. Cheese is moving all their animatronics. But, yeah. Okay, bye.